James Bond prank, Tom Hardy shares hilarious reaction as fans April fooled he's new 007. Tom Hardy joined in our James Bond April Fool's Day prank that he had replaced Daniel Craig as 007. His reaction and that of those fooled are priceless. Yesterday may have been Easter Sunday, but, unbeknownst to many, it was also April Fool's Day. Movie fans were shocked and surprised to hear that Daniel Craig had pulled out of the next James Bond movie and Hardy had signed on to replace him as 007. Of course, this was actually an April Fool's prank, and boy were there some funny reactions from fans, including Hardy himself. While one hoped in vain, OMFG Tom Hardy as the new James Bond, I truly hope it's not an April Fool. And probably our favorite tweet was, to the person who decided to tell the world Tom Hardy was gonna be James Bond as an April Fool's joke. I hope you stand on Lego. But then the prank got even better when Hardy himself shared a screenshot from the article, joining in on the fun. Hardy wrote, "Dammit, I was in my tux and on the runway. GTG. No drama. RTB. Headed back to NOLA, stood down 19. And naturally this further confused his fans, with some assuming he'd actually been cast as James Bond. In reality, Craig will shoot his fifth and final 007 movie, Bond 25, later this year for a November 2019 release. The star has even hinted in the past that he'd like to play Bond one day. Last year he said, "You know, there's a saying amongst us in the fraternity of acting, and in the fellowship of my peer group, that if you talk about it you're automatically out of the race. So I can't possibly comment on that one. If I mention it, it's gone." Daniel Craig returns as James Bond for the final time in Untitled Bond 25, released in November 2019.